Welcome to part 2 of Let's Break Ultima 7. In the last episode, we murdered the mayor of Trinsic, buffed the avatar up to level 8 by killing bees, joined the Communist Party, and broke into the cube generator. This puts us in a good position to take on the rest of the game. Head to Despise and find the sphere. Go up to the moon gate and save. Press yourself against it, reload if you accidentally go through, and move to the right edge. Now move hard northeast. You should have squeezed past the moon gate. Enter the sphere and get the prism. What? You didn't manage to get the prism? Never mind, we'll soon fix that. Go back to Trinsic and find the ruins of the smithy. Find all the crates in the locality and bring them to the smithy. Stack the crates up into a stairway to heaven so that you can get on the roof. Jump down the chimney. Enter the door and open the invisible chest on the left-hand side. Take the tetrahedron and the sphere too, if you need it. Now go through the teleporter. Don't touch anything else or I shall be very angry. Go directly to the circle of teleporters and find the one with the hand on it. Use it. Back in reality once more, head into Britain and find Yolo's bows. You're the Prince of Darkness, so we need that perfect entrance. Use the Goshawk to smash down the door, never mind how, and walk inside. Purchase 504 bolts and lay them on the shop floor in 5 piles of 100. Throw away the remaining 4. For the mathematically impaired, by 20, by 20, by 2. Now, cast Enchant on each pile of bolts and give them to your 5 followers. Now, purchase 4 triple crossbows from the bemused shop steward. Using the Goshawk, smash open the countertop and steal the 5th triple crossbow. Cast Help, but don't forget to pick up the hawk first or it will fly away. Now, distribute the triple crossbows among your 5 followers. This is an appallingly dangerous move because they can't shoot for little green apples. But the communists are quite capable of turning the entire party into chutney, so we have to run the risk that your 7 marksmen may accidentally slay each other, or far more likely, the avatar. Go to you and get yourself trained in magic using your remaining points. Now sail to the Isle of the Avatar. Go up to the point where the Guardian starts laughing uncontrollably and mark it with the red Virtue Stone. Distribute YOLO sweeties all round to get everyone psyched up for the shit that's about to happen. Enter the caverns. When you see a foe, enter combat mode, and your psychotic fiends will pincushion anything that moves before you can say Ugh. Go to the room where there are 3 pulleys and 3 levers. From left to right, set them right, down, left. Pincushion anyone who attacks you and get the key from the body in the far left cell. Cast red recall to get out again. You should now come to the metal maze. Use telekinesis to open the doors and flick the switch in the middle. Go to the 2 doors with the Beware of the Dragon plate and enter. Enter combat and the dragon will not trouble you again. If you have a pro-dragon stance, consider using sleeping potions on the dragon. Go around the lake to the metal double doors. Skirt around the teleporter and you come to a vast church where there is a bunch of possessed people babbling away. Cast Mass Death to massacre the congregation and sit on the pews until you've regained your magic points. Take the pretty bauble on the altar. Go through the metal door to the wooden inner door and break it down using the goshawk. If you've ever wondered why goshawks look like they're in a state of perpetual astonishment, this could be the reason. Find the secret passage and go through. Take great care. You must crawl around the edge of the room, otherwise the Lich will come, and we don't want to think about that. Look for a secret passage in the left-hand wall and follow it to the room with 2 teleporters. Only one of these will work, so use that one. Sit on the throne of change. It must be the Avatar, not Shamino or anyone else. Head south and look for a secret passage. Find the dead dude and steal his blue key, and then sit on the throne again. Find the secret passage to the north and kill the skeletons if any appear. Unlock the first door and save. Go through carefully, for a Lich will appear when you do. As soon as it appears, enter combat mode and watch as it gets desiccated. If the Lich manages to cast Death Bolt or Invisibility before it dies, the chances are that the battle has gone catastrophically wrong and you are now dead. If this is the case, reload and try again. Go through the door and sit on the throne of Tesla. Now, go back to the other throne and sit on it again. Save and head north. Bring on the Lich! Hopefully, the Lich is now dead. Cast Mark Red again, and then cast Help. It's time for some fun. Sleep until around 8 PM in the evening, and then go to Batlin's church. Wait for Batlin to do Mass, and then cast Death Bolt in front of the congregation who won't bat an eyelid. Get someone to pick up the body, and cast Red Recall. Now save. Go through the teleporter where the Lich was.
Stop the Avatar! I will come through the Black Gate now. Do not let him near.
Clone Batlin 2 will say his piece and then everyone will start killing. Choose one of the following endings. A. Resurrect the Batlin, so there are 2. B. Cast mass death as soon as possible, simplifying the completion of the game. C. Cast Armageddon as soon as possible. This will cause everyone on screen to freeze in the position they were at when they were deactivated. See Episode 4 of Doctor Who and the Android Invasion. Clone Batlin 2 will not do the Cube or Armageddon sequences if you try to talk to it, because it is not the Batlin, the one going cold in your backpack, nor is it Lord British or the Avatar. Therefore, it must be someone else, and so it gets squashed by the Armageddon spell. D. Give everyone some sweeties, including Batlin and his gang. Kill Abraham and Elizabeth, but not Hook. Break off combat and allow Batlin to kill you. Now, wonder how the late Elizabeth and Abraham, whose bodies are still at the Black Gate, managed to resurrect you. Recall back to the gate and finish everyone off.
So, Avatar, the moment of truth has come. You can destroy the Black Gate, but you will never return to your beloved Earth, or you can come through now and go home. It is your choice.
Finish the game. You've won!
No, you cannot do that! You must not! Damn you, Avatar! Damn you! Avatar! You think you have won? Think again! You are unable to leave Britannia, whereas I am free to enter other worlds. Perhaps your puny Earth shall be my next target.
As those who have played the game properly will be aware, there is a sage on New Magentia called Alagner. You will be sent on a mission to retrieve his notebook and to trade the information contained in it with the wisps in New Forest. When you come to return the notebook, you will find that Alagner has been cut into little pieces by the Fellowship.
Thank you for the information in the notebook, Avatar. It was most useful.
Because he has been ritually sacrificed, it is not possible to resurrect him. However, there is a workaround. First, have the Avatar cut Alagner into little pieces and carry these around with you. When you return, you will find Alagner's sacrificed body on the floor, and the Guardian will chuckle and burble.
Thank you for the information in the notebook, Avatar. It was most useful.
Now, get Jana, or Lord British, to resurrect the Alagner which you're carrying around in your backpack, and lo and behold, there. Good as new. Alagner will not react to the fact that his corpse is lying in the middle of his house, nor will you be able to give him the notebook back. Gambling is a great moral sin, and quite contrary to the 8 virtues. So, it makes a wonderful way to get rich beyond the dreams of avarice. Here's how to make an apocalyptic sum of money. In the casino is a simple game called the Rat Race. There are 4 lanes, 1 for each rat. The rats crawl at varying speeds and only one will win. To bet, place some money on the lane you think will win. If you win, the payback will be 3-1. That is, putting 100 gold coins on the winner will give you 300 gold coins back. But, and this is a big but, if you are a fellowship member, the payback is 6-1. That is, if you place 100 gold coins on the winner, you'll get 600 gold coins back. Because of this, you can place an equal amount of money on all 4 lanes and still make a profit, no matter which individual lane wins. It is therefore possible, by placing a single coin on each lane, to make an arbitrary sum of money from an initial investment of 4 gold coins. When you think about it, this is very similar to the payment method used by the restaurant at the end of the universe in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. Place 100 gold coins on each lane and start the race, thus winning 600 gold coins. Take 200 gold coins from the winnings and put them elsewhere so they're not part of the bet. Put a quarter of the remainder on each lane, i.e. 100 gold coins per track again, and do the race. Now you have 800 gold coins of winnings in total. Using the 200 gold coins mentioned above, set it up so that there are now 2 piles of money on each track. Now there is enough from all following wins to add at least 1 extra pile per lane. The table has room for up to 6 heaps of 100 gold coins on each track. That is, the maximum bet is 600 gold coins. Hence, this paltry sum will inevitably become this. Although there is room for a 7th pile, this last square is not taken into account when the payout occurs. Once the entire table is covered with gold, it should be the end of the line, because you can't have 2 piles of gold on each square. Not so. Although you can't put any more gold on the table, the program can. The full table represents 2,400 gold pieces. When you run the rat race, there will be a win, and you will get 3,600 gold pieces. But wait, each square now contains 6 piles of 100 gold coins. Save. Play the rat race and load back if you lose. Keep doing this until you win again. You will now have 21,600 gold pieces. Save. Play the rat race and keep going until you win again. You'll know when you do, because all the rats will suddenly stop moving as the game struggles to create 129,600 gold pieces before stumbling back to DOS with the message out of near memory. Now you should have a cool 21 grand, but how will you get it home? Style is of paramount importance. Get 2 chests, treasure chests, yeah, and also the poor box from the church. Fill the first treasure chest with gold until no more will fit in. Fill the second chest with gold. The remainder should fit in the poor box. If you have completed the Forge of Virtue add-on, you should be able to carry 120 tons. Casting Mass Might will double this to a shocking 240 tons of carrying capacity. However, for reasons of brevity, we are going to cheat. If you came by ship, quickly pick up the treasure chests and dump them in the hold before the spell wears off. By rights, the Jolly Roger should now go to a watery grave. Alternatively, take one of the treasure chests to an uninhabited isle and leave it there for buried treasure. Otherwise, cast Help to return to Britain. Earlier, I referred to this as an apocalyptic sum of money. Go for a stroll. Once upon a time, Lord British's castle had a roof, didn't it? And as I looked up, the stars went out one by one. There is so much money now that the game is really under stress. You can live with it, nothing permanent happens, you just have to put up with the sight of disappearing walls. The Virtue Roulette wheel also bears investigation. Unlike the rat race, the payment for this one is a shocking 14 to 1. However, there is only one available space for you to bet money on. It is possible to make your fortune here by save scumming, but since the payback is so high, doing this more than once or twice in succession is a recipe for disaster. Seasoned players will likely be aware of the Easter egg intrinsic. We used this earlier to get the tetrahedral prism because I couldn't think of a funnier way to do it. Less well known is the other Easter egg. This was built by Lord British himself to annoy the person who built the main Easter egg because they hadn't asked permission to do so. Take a crate and find a tree in the southeast corner of Trinsic. The tree we need is the most southeasterly tree in the town. Place the crate behind the tree and stand on it. It seems Lord British takes cheating quite seriously. Not content with merely executing the avatar, he has in fact ended the entire world, just to be sure. One of the very few advantages of this apocalyptic state is that the avatar can walk around very quickly. There is little point in trying to apologise to Lord British at this point, since he will only talk gibberish. In fact, the only person left in Britannia capable of intelligent speech at all is Batlin, so we're going to pay him a quick visit. Sadly, that's it for Ultima 7. Thanks for watching. Once the entire table is covered with gold, this should be the end of the line, because you can't have 2 golds. Once the entire cover... There is a sage on New Magentia called Alagner. Supposedly built by Lord British himself as a surprise for the person who built it. But, and this is a big but, if you're a but, and this is a but, and but, it is possible to make your fortune here by save scumming, but, Okay, I don't know what happened there, but I hope it doesn't happen again.